welcome to the Instagram stories for Wednesday, September 18th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. There's a lot of Instagram news to get into, YouTube news from their recent creator event, and some social strategy. Let's get into today's news. The biggest event of the day came from the YouTube team, who had a special event for creators. Here's a clip of them talking about some of the new features that they're releasing for YouTube.
Hey creators, for this month's roundup, we're recapping all of the exciting launches just announced at Made on YouTube. These launches give you a sneak peek into the future of YouTube and what's to come over the next few months. Let's dive in. Communities are a new destination on YouTube where creators and fans can come together and build deeper connections. Think of communities as dedicated spaces linked from your channels for you and your fans to discuss content, share fan art, post polls, converse with like-minded individuals, and more. Once you enable communities on your channel, you and your subscribers will be able to create and share posts, and you'll be able to moderate these posts. This product is currently in the experiment phase and will start launching to more creators in the coming months. We're evolving the Comments tab in YouTube Studio mobile app to be called Community. This community hub will help you more easily engage with your fans in a number of ways, including comment reply suggestions, which are editable, AI-enhanced reply suggestions reflective of your unique style and tone, giving you a helpful starting point to reply to comments. Community Spotlight, a carousel that highlights some of your key commenters. Plus, easier discovery of audience metrics, like number of comments on your content and returning viewers. Select features will become globally available in the coming weeks, and comment reply suggestions will roll out gradually over time. We're introducing Hype, a new way for viewers to show they enjoy your content on top of liking and sharing. We built this feature to help smaller creators with 500 to 500,000 subs be discovered by new audiences. Viewers can hype your latest videos up to 3 times a week. The more viewers that hype a video, the more likely it is to land on the new Hype leaderboard with some of the other most hyped videos of the week. This leaderboard is separate from the Trending tab and will show as a new destination under the Explore section or after a viewer hypes a video. This is currently an experiment on mobile for a small group of creators in Brazil, Turkey, and Taiwan, and we will let you know when the test group is expanding to more people. We're expanding auto dubbing, our AI-powered dubbing feature, which helps you reach more audiences around the world. We're opening up the tool to hundreds of thousands of creators. Channel owners will receive a notification via email when their channel has been given access. In the coming months, English can be dubbed into Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, and more, or for the content in those languages to be dubbed into English. You can choose which languages will be automatically dubbed upon upload, with an opt-out available. We're expanding to more creators and languages in the coming months, so keep an eye out. We're introducing gifts powered by Jewels. Jewels are digital items that unlock new ways for you to earn from viewer participation on YouTube. Viewers can purchase Jewels to send gifts to show their support and appreciation for you and your channel. Jewels and gifts will be available on vertical live streams launching in the US over the coming months. We're expanding our inspiration tool to provide even more personalized ideas and transform how you approach ideation and content creation. We're launching AI-powered ideas for your content, outlines, hooks, titles, and thumbnails to kickstart your creative process. You can use these suggestions to build fully fledged projects or simply riff off of them, whatever works best for you. Most of these updates will roll out in Studio toward the end of this year, apart from AI-powered hooks, which will come in 2025. Next year, we're planning to expand the tool to allow you to brainstorm content from anywhere in Studio. For more info on all of these announcements, check out the links in the description below. See you next month.
Okay, they announced a lot of things there, and actually there's a separate announcement for Shorts, which I'm going to play in a second. I want to point out 2 things. Number 1, how often they said the word AI in that announcement. And second, the Hype feature, which they said was different from likes and comments. So if there's a creator that you really want to support, maybe it's a friend, someone you know personally, or you've just been following their journey for a long time, you can give them a comment, you can give them a like, but you can hype them up by doing something, whatever that hype means. You could do it 3 times a week. That's what I heard. I like that idea. I like that feature. There are people who I would personally like to hype up. So I'm interested to see how other platforms start to deploy that. Here is a clip explaining the new features that Shorts will be getting on YouTube.
Here's a sneak peek into the upcoming YouTube launches we just announced at Made on YouTube. Dream Screen lets you create AI-generated backgrounds for your short. You can use Dream Screen by using Green Screen. And soon, we'll be integrating VO into the tool, Google DeepMind's newest and most capable generative video model. This integration will roll out by the end of this year, Effect Maker is a new web-based tool that lets you create, publish, and manage effects made by you for Shorts. This is available to a small set of testers currently, so you might see unique effects made by these creators that you can use in your own short. And over the coming months, we'll expand Effect Maker to even more creators, so stay tuned. We're also introducing gifts powered by Jewels. Viewers can purchase Jewels to send gifts to show their support and appreciation for you and your channel. Jewels and gifts will be available on vertical live streams rolling out in the US over the coming months. We're expanding auto dubbing, our AI-powered dubbing feature, which helps you reach more audiences around the world. We're expanding to more creators and languages in the coming months, so keep an eye out.
Okay, a lot of other announcements there. I want to point out that they are investing in the AR effects at a time when Meta is stepping away from supporting Meta Spark to create those AR effects. So that's kind of an interesting thing. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to dive into some Instagram news that's all about how to keep teens safe on Instagram and some strategies for stories. Stick around. Welcome back. This week, Instagram took some major strides forward in keeping teens safe on the platform. Here's the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, to explain those changes.
Today, we're introducing a significant new experience on Instagram called Teen Accounts. Teen Accounts are designed to provide automatic protections for teens and give parents some peace of mind. I talk to parents all the time about their concerns about their teens being online, and I consistently hear three things. 1, concerns about who can contact them. 2, what content they see. And 3, how much time that they spend online. And teen accounts are designed to hopefully address all three of those concerns without requiring anything from a parent. Now, the way it works is starting today, we're going to move teens automatically into teen accounts, which are going to have a set of more restrictive and protected settings. And those under 16 are going to require their parents' permission to move to any less restrictive settings. Now, there are a lot of settings, but the most important are accounts are private. There are message restrictions about who can message them, only people they're connected to. There are sensitive content restrictions so that they see less inappropriate content. And we will remind them to leave Instagram once they hit 60 minutes for the day. And on top of that, there's new topics that they can use to express themselves on Instagram, and the parents can see those topics. And for those parents who want to be more involved, there's more robust parental controls. Now, if you're asking, what about teens who lie about their age? We've thought of that, and we're actively working on ways to give those who lie about their age protected settings as well. Now, I'm a dad, and this is a significant change to Instagram and one that I'm personally very proud of, but let me know down below in the comments what you think. Peace.
Okay, so first, I'm all for anything that keeps teens safe on the internet in general, especially on social media, but I really like the part where all minors on Instagram will have their accounts be private by default, not just teens under 16. If someone does want their account to be made public and they are a minor, if they get their parents' permission, they can have a public account. So I think that is nice that that option is available, but the parents are the ones who have to agree to do that. Let's move on to the social media strategy portion of the episode. Have you ever wondered if it's really worthwhile to post stories? Stories aren't necessarily going to get you more followers, so why would you do stories at all? Interestingly, this clip from the @creators account explains a strategy behind doing stories that actually results in you keeping your followers.
We all love posting on IG stories, but have you ever wondered the connection between posting on your stories and follower growth? Well, I for sure have, and I'm sure you have too, so let's talk about it. First and foremost, it's important to understand who is the intended audience for your Instagram stories. Typically, people who view your stories are already following you, and posting to your stories is such an easy way to keep these people updated with your life, engage with your community, to ensure your followers feel connected to stay a loyal follower both now and in the future. So what does this all mean in terms of new follower growth? Well, lucky for you, I just got the official inside scoop from Instagram on the relationship between posting to your stories regularly and growing your follower account on Instagram. So here's what Instagram told me. First, Instagram found a positive connection between creators that post to their stories regularly and follower retention, which basically means the creators that are posting to their stories often see less unfollowers versus those who don't, which really solidifies that Instagram stories is the perfect place to connect to your current audience rather than reaching a new audience. So since stories are mainly seen by people who already follow you, posting to stories doesn't typically drive as much new follower growth. So then what does Instagram recommend for new follower growth? The short answer is you need to be posting reels. If your goal is to attract and grow your audience with new followers and new viewers, the best bet at growing your Instagram account is by continuing creating engaging reels.
Okay, Just a reminder, use Reels for finding new followers, but Stories for keeping your existing followers engaged. That is going to do it for today's episode. Hopefully you found this all helpful. If you like this content, please go on Apple Podcasts, leave a review of this show. If you're not sure where to go, I linked that directly in the show notes so you can find it and make it easy. You can find links for everything I talked about in the show notes, and be sure to come back next time for other things that I think you need to know.
Instagram news got you covered, sometimes even TikTok. Relevant platforms in the metaverse ahead of the wave, without a break or a pit stop. Still waiting for Zuckerberg to give me the big job. Pause. Use trademarks and logos with Insta's permission, of course. If you like the show and you gain some good info, maybe leave a review. It's a type of applause. Just drop me a message if you want to collab. If you got some good content or you want to run ads, at Daniel Hill Media is where I am. TikTok, Facebook and Instagram.